Welcome back to Croch80HD. I'm your host, Jackie. If this is your first time viewing my channel, welcome. You're a one-hit wonder. I'm glad you're here. If you are a repeat offender, a member of the GlamFam, can I just say, can you believe it's almost 2023? This year took forever, right? Because summer lasted, I don't know, 18, 19 months. And now it's December. Crazy. Today's episode is Walking on Sunshine. Wow. That was me. I did not hire a professional to sing that little ditty for you. You're welcome. And we are also flipping the calendar. This is the last flip of the year. And truthfully, I have not finished my November shawl. And I think I kind of lost my shawl crojo a little bit, which is weird because I was still making a shawl, or I still made a shawl in November. I don't know. It's weird. I started over the November inspiration shawl. I started it over 3 times, 3 different patterns. The yarn, I don't know. I love the colors, but I feel like I don't even remember what the yarn is, like what the content is, but it's just not wowing me. It's not making me want to continue through. So, I mean, I will finish it and I will have it finished before the end of the year. But while I stew in the misery of that, let's go ahead and flip the calendar and see what December has for us. Are y'all ready? Oh. What do we got? Ooh, oh, this. I'm thinking, so all of the colors that I got in the Holst Super Soft selection, you know, the little sampler, they're mostly, well, they're greens, blues, and grays. I think that's right. Greens, blues, and grays. So maybe I could do something with those. I don't know, but this up here is just beautiful. We shall see what the stash holds. Now, because it's this time of the year, normally you start seeing calendars calendars popping up for the new year. I normally get my calendars either from the Dollar Tree or Dollar General because I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler. When I went last week to the Dollar Tree, they had some calendars, but not like, you know, sceneries. So I'm kind of bummed about that. I mean, I will look again, obviously, throughout the month to see if I can find any more for next year. I like the calendar inspiration idea. I want to try to do something other than shawls for next year's monthly project. But here's where it gets hinky. I'm not a big fan of hats. I mean, I don't personally wear hats because I have too much brain. It doesn't really get cold. When my girls were small, it was so easy. I would make them a hat and they would wear it all the time. And they were adorable because I like the cloche style hats. So they would have hats with like the little flowers on the side. And really, they were rocking the whole Downton Abbey look before Downton Abbey. I do want to do another calendar inspiration year. I just don't know what project or even collection of projects I would do throughout the year. Yeah. Have y'all seen any of the new, have you seen any of the, scenery, landscape, whatever kind of calendars for 2023 yet? The only one I found was My Little Pony. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with My Little Pony, But for color inspiration, I'm not so sure. Oh, I think I may have just given myself an idea. Ooh, we'll circle back. Okay, Walking on Sunshine. This is actually in 2 parts. One part is a couple of weeks ago on Instagram. It was have your yarn wishes granted day. Basically, you would put a post saying these are some of the things that you would like to receive, and you know, you use the hashtag and the picture, and then you would follow the hashtag and see if there's anybody else's yarn wishes that you could grant. I had asked for let me think. I asked for a pattern, some patterns from my Ravelry wish list, a skein of Lola Bean yarn, a skein of Arcane Fiberworks yarn, some project bags, and I think that was it. I was surprised that I was gifted 2 patterns from my Ravelry wish list, and some of my other yarn wishes were granted. So I'm just going to show you now. All of these people were on Instagram, so I will put their Instagram handle here. Just, they were wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so again, the first one I received was this skein of Lola Bean Yarn Co. yarn. This color is so pretty. Now here's the other fun part. When you don't know what you're getting, you know, it's like I didn't pick the colors. I didn't pick because I didn't care about the colorway. I just wanted to try it, you know. And this is on her Canary Bean base, which is 100% superwash merino, and it's sport weight, 328 yards. And the colorway is called Off with Their Heads. So I assume that she did an Alice in Wonderland thing at some point, or she just has a really cool naming process. I don't know. But this is so yummy. Okay. And then another person gave me another skein of Lola Bean Yarn Co. Let me see if I can, where's the tag? Yeah, I misplaced the label, but isn't that just so pretty? If I find it, I will put, you know, the information about it, but it was already caked up for me. So that makes it a whole lot easier for me to just delve right on into. But I like this. I like this a lot. I think it might actually be used. You know what? I'm not going to say anything because I don't know. But anyway, and the person that sent me this cake, she also sent me some project bags. Well, it's a really pretty bag. I'll just say it that way. And it's made by Slipped Stitch Studios. I like that it has, you know, the handle. It's got this liner, plus there is it's a double-sided pocket with the matching print from the outside, and it has a drawstring. So perfect for small. I know people will be like, oh yeah, for socks, but yeah, it would be perfect for socks if you made socks, but it is perfect for carrying something small. And she also sent me this bag, double drawstring. It's kind of quilted. It's like, you know, kind of thick. I like the inside here. This bag is made by Delightful Works, and there's no pocket on the inside or the outside, but it's a flat bottom. And yeah, I like it. I like polka dots. So I like that it's all like color coordinated. And last but not least, from the same lady, this. Oh, enchanté. I love this. And look at the inside. It's funny, you don't know the things that you like. I mean, you have an idea of things that you like, but then there are things that you like and you're like, huh, I didn't know I'd like that. But pink and gray, or pink, gray, black, whatever the Parisian color, I love this thing. I didn't know I liked it, but it's so... Does that make sense? That's how I'm describing it, as however you want to put that into text. I don't think it can be done. Anyway, big bag with a zipper. I just, Okay, I'm going to pop a picture of the Ravelry patterns that I also received. Now, here's the other part of walking on sunshine. After I got home from my trip, I had a package that I didn't recognize, and my husband was kind of teasing me about it. And I was like, well, did you order it? Please go ahead and tell me you ordered it. Because, you know, it's not all up here. And I have a tendency to accidentally order things. Like, really. So I opened the box. I opened the package, and inside of it was this book. Wow! Modern Crocheted Shawls and Wraps. And I'm looking at it going, I don't remember ordering this. And my husband's just, I mean, he's like rolling on the floor. He's like, you probably ordered it after 11 o'clock, didn't you? So I'm just sitting there just stunned going, this is a gorgeous book. And then I look at the package to make sure it was supposed to be sent to me, and it had my name on it. But I could not for the life of me remember ordering it. And then I saw there was the little gift tag in it. And first of all, I was so glad to see it because sanity restored. This was sent to me by Deb, a member of the GlamFam. So, first of all, thank you for my sanity, Deb. Secondly, thank you for the book. Now, I went on this whole thing about not knowing what I might be able to make next year, and this might be my inspiration. Maybe I'll make different kinds of shawls, like different shapes, because these are shawls and wraps. And, you know, I've only ever made triangular or asymmetrical. And I mean, this has cowl wraps and shawls. So, I mean, there's, how many does it say? 35. So I could, ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, I showed you that prematurely. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. We'll pretend that I didn't show that one, because that one's giving me granny square. I'm just gonna, what? I didn't even show anything. Okay, this is cool. Is this like the crocodile? Yep, crocodile stitch. I've never done that. As a matter of fact, I've been, I watch Linan, Nina's Knots Crochet, and she is making a, I think it's a blanket, and she's doing the corner to corner. I've never done corner to corner. There's a lot of stitches that are, you know, common, somewhat common, mostly common, whatever, that I've never done. So maybe next year will be the year of the stitch. I have some stitch books that I could use. Maybe, you know, I'll share the stitches with y'all, and it could be like a weekly or monthly, maybe a monthly segment thing, you know, stitching it. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going to add something in that it was edited out of a previous video, but I'm going to put it in here just for posterity. This was a true story that really happened to me, y'all, and I was devastated. I'm just saying. I went to the here's a rant. I went to the post office last week to get a P.O. box because, you know, lots of YouTubers have P.O. boxes so that people can send happy mail or whatever. And I brought in all the information that I needed. I was so excited. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I had previously rented a P.O. box. We just did for like 6 months. And it was like $40. So I was fully prepared and start filling out the paperwork. And I just happened to, for whatever reason, I said, oh, and how much is that going to cost? The lady looked at me and she was serious. She was dead serious. She said, $74. I said, I just want a small box for 6 months. She said, yep. $74. I had rented a box, same post office, in 2020, and it was $42 for 6 months. She told me that they have raised the rates on post office boxes 3 times in the last year, and if you want one of the big boxes, it's $250.
What?
I slowly gathered my belongings, still looking her dead in her face in disbelief. I walked out, still staring at her, right? Okay, so I'm actually backward walking. I am crabbing out of the post office in disbelief that the cost had almost doubled for a small P.O. box. I honestly can't understand how. No, see, I'm just thinking about it again and it's making me mad all over again. So with that, I will say, if you like this video, please like this video. If you want to stick around and become a member of the GlamFam, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button. And whatever you do, don't forget to rock that notification bell. Until next time, I've been Jackie.